Chief. I just consider myself
I'm the chief of the streets. I've been all around the world, and I'm back again. Never thought I'd be in New York slinging crack again. We back at it again. It's your boy, the Real Chief A1, who is the Real Chief TV. Make sure y'all subscribe and all like that. Man, I was just thinking about a crazy show that we performed at, man. And I want to give a big salute to one of the biggest legends in the hip-hop game. I just seen some new shit he did with Nas, documentary and shit like that. Salute to the king, man, Ralph McDaniels. Man, the box, video music box that used to be on TV, on the public access channels, the cable channels in New York. Used to get that on certain channels in Long Island. But in the city, that shit was super heavy. We used to get the DVDs and shit like that, the tapes recorders and all like that. We used to watch it. So salute to Ralph McDaniels, video music box, man. Ralph McDaniels, Brooklyn Block Party. So I touched on this. I talked about this on another episode, maybe a little bit and shit like that, but I never really got to tell the whole story and shit. So if I did, then this is the upgrade 2.0 version of it. So yeah, it was Ralph McDaniels Brooklyn Block Party. So we had just did the show with Capone from Capone and Noriega. You know what I'm saying? We fucking teenagers and shit, young bucks and shit like that. We just got, you know what I'm saying, one of the, you know, the OGs in the game. Because at the time, you know what I'm saying, he just came home from jail not too long ago, like I said. So we had got a show with him, had a feature with him, had him do the Puerto Rican Day Parade. So we hyped, we booking shows. We did a show in Philly, bunch of Muslim niggas out there. The shit was kind of empty, I ain't gonna lie. So we was on a run of doing shows and shit. So we got a slot on Ralph McDaniels Brooklyn Block Party. You know what I'm saying? So we went to Brooklyn. We drove all out to Brooklyn like 6, 8 deep or whatever, 2 separate cars, you know what I'm saying? So the first group get there and shit like that, waiting for us to pull up. We pull up and shit like that. Block crazy, like are we really a Brooklyn block party? Like 1,000 people outside, like it's crazy. Stage set up right here, man, niggas outside and shit, bitches outside. Summertime too. So we pull up. First, we're like, it's not like you can pull up. You gotta park blocks away, find some parking blocks away. You know what I'm saying? So we park, we walking down and shit like that. Now they start performing, calling the opening acts and the young niggas to the stage to perform and shit like that. So we just thinking like, yo, we gonna go perform on the stage and shit like that. We ain't got no clue of what's coming after that. So niggas going on stage, perform. Not us, yeah, but we watching other groups perform and shit like they doing anything. Now my mans and them and shit, they looking kind of nervous. Like it's like 2 of them looking nervous. Me and my other 2 niggas over here, we looking solid, like focusing, thinking about our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like not forgetting the verses and shit like that. We in our element, so we lit. Now we next now, bumping us in the line and shit. While we waiting in line, one of the legends, R.I.P. Sean Price and shit like that, like what the Helter Skelter, Ruck and Rock or whatever. Sean Price and the other nigga Ruck from legendary, you know what I'm saying, group Helter Skelter, what's it called, Duck Down Productions, Boot Camp and all like that. Yo, these niggas came through the crowd like and parted that bitch like the Red Sea, like just elbows like if you was in a club or like one of my old fucking schools. Like anybody went to Brentwood 9th grade center know how you move through those hallways. You gotta be like, excuse me, pardon. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's so crowded and tight. These niggas coming through like they from the south throwing bows, boom, 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 moving the crowd. Niggas like, what the fuck, yo. Everybody moving around and shit like that. We looking and shit, we about to cloud. Now they calling us on the stage. I'm still looking at these niggas like, y'all remember my peoples and shit. We used to listen to this motherfuckers as a young buck, nigga. I done heard all they, like I said, I used to be the collective. Everybody else mixtapes and CDs and shit they used to leave around. I was a nigga collect all them shit. Now I know all kinds of eras of music and shit. So I see them niggas, I recognize them from videos on MTV and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, these niggas is who I thought they was. They come through grimy, just bogarting the crowd and shit. We go up on stage. You know what I'm saying, perform, you know what I'm saying, me and my man's hype, the other 2 niggas that I'm with, no disrespect and all like that, I don't know where you at right now, but whatever, salute the Blade, nigga nervous over to the side, forgetting his verse, the other nigga, like, the 2 niggas who's supposed to be the hypest niggas at the group, all looking nervous and shy. Me and my man get on stage, you know what I'm saying, I know I killed my shit, whatever, never remember the verse, don't know what song it was, nothing. This is back, nigga, I was 15, 16 years old. So I'm like, doing the verse and all like that, spitting that shit, looking at the crowd, trying to pay attention, missed a couple words, cause it's some fresh shit, like, get off stage and shit like that, my mans and I'm like, yo, we out and shit like that. I'm like, y'all out? These niggas about to perform, like, boot camp, we just coming being like the opening act, little talent show ass niggas in front, but we killed it. Well, at least 2 of us did out of the 5. You know what I mean? We killed it and shit like that. So these niggas ready to hop off the stage and peel off, embarrassed. They wasn't feeling themselves and shit like that. Me and my mans is excited and shit like that. So we get off stage. Some niggas came with the pits. Yo, hey yo, shorty. Hey yo, shorty. I'm like, who the fuck this nigga talking to? My man like, yo, who that? Like, nigga like, never who that? Like, yo, shorty. Yo, shorty, yo, come here real quick. Nigga pulled that nigga had the red bandana on, had the fucking big ass blue pit. You know what I'm saying? Had the red bandana around the fucking dog neck and shit, holding that nigga on a big ass chain. Hey yo, shorty, yo, come here. Yo, what's poppin'? Yo, you killed that shit. Like, gave me a pound and shit like that. This nigga nervous, looked like he about to run. Like, nigga came up, diesel, dog, flagged up and shit like that. It's like, yo, you killed that shit. Yo, keep your head up, keep doing that shit. Gave me a pound and shit. We was like, oh shit. Like, that niggas feeling themselves for real. These niggas done dipped off on us and shit like that. We just sitting there vibing out. And then we getting ready to go. Helter Skelter perform, them niggas perform, somebody else perform. And then we getting ready to go. And next thing you know, we hear that shit. All I heard was fuck the rails.
Cause when my come in, they gotta use the scale that they weigh the whales with. Toxins on the G.
Styles P and Jada came out, flamed that shit, like flamed the We Gon' Make It shit. And that shit wasn't even like, they ran through a bunch of shit. But like when they came out with that shit, it just stopped niggas in their tracks. Like, yo, with the car, we about to walk over here. Next thing you know, we out there. We outside for real at Ralph McDaniels Brooklyn Block Party and shit like that. Some Long Island niggas. But like me, I'm a nigga. I'm a mover shaker. I go state to state, town to town. I done lived in D.C., Baltimore, Carolinas, Tennessee. Like, I've been all over the place. Queens, New York, Long Island, Wyandanch, all the slums in Long Island. So it's like I be moving and shaking. Some people who I be with who be like, they straight from the island and they just stay where they from. When they go out certain places, they don't got the same vibe of the moving shaking. I'm a nigga that when I would go there, certain people be like, yo, ain't you Lil Joaquin's nephew? I'm like, no, but what up? Oh, you look like some nigga I know. Like, that type of vibe, because I just got that energy, no negative energy. And if it is that negative time, we on negative time. But that's a perfect situation to show. Like, we stayed, got one of the best shows that we ever seen some of our icon legends performed ourselves, even though the group as a whole didn't look good. And that's why we split up as a young bunch of high schoolers, middle schoolers and shit like that. It didn't make it till we got grown and shit like that. That shit dead it real quick, but that's going to show you we can pick and choose which one of us is going to stand tall. So I'm still doing this shit to this day. I don't know about a lot of them niggas, but that was a dope experience, man. Ralph McDaniels Brooklyn Block Party. I don't remember what year it was, 2000 and something. I don't remember what year it was. Probably, I don't know how long he kept doing them after that, but I know it was one of the later years. Maybe he still do it, but like, salute to Ralph McDaniels, man. Like, you definitely a legend, an icon. I'm glad you got that project out, that documentary with Nas, and I'm glad everybody giving you the respect and the love that you deserve, because you definitely, and like I said, it's hard, certain spots, you ain't get to all that, you know what I'm saying? The video music box all the time out in certain spots in Long Island, you know what I'm saying? Depending on who you was with, your parents, if you cable situation, however it work, but when you in the city and shit like that, when I go to the city, and like I said, we get the copies of the tape, you know what I'm saying, on certain towns in Hempstead or out further, closer to the city, get the channels. But we always was on tune. We always was in tune with the video music box. We play all the music, the videos and shit like that back in the day. When the MTVs and all of them was playing that shit, he was one of the pioneers, one of the first people to start doing shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Definitely a legend. Salute to Ralph McDaniels. I would love to get an interview, love to get a shout out, love to send you some merch and shit like that. Definitely a true hip hop icon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, so that was a dope experience, man. That was one of the dopest shows I ever performed at, even though it was, like I said, young, didn't know the song and shit like that. It was some, I can't remember the song, it was an older song and shit, but that was one of the dopest experiences and shit like that. Being a part of one of those type of shows with a legendary person thrown in, they got eyes on you celebrities watching because they about to get on stage next. And it's like, we really turned that shit up. So once again, man, salute to Ralph McDaniels, man. Appreciate you letting us perform at your Brooklyn Block Party. I mean, we toured, like, I know I killed my verse and shit like that. It was a great experience and shit like that. I got to see everybody perform. The love was in the air. And even if it wasn't, it was just like, that's a crowd, man. That's the type of shit that make you feel the energy. And it's the make or break for certain people. Like, if you really got that love for the game, and you really, even if you had a bad day, or like playing ball, if you had a bad game, is you gonna cry, not show up to practice, not play the next game, and pout your way into another bad game, or is you gonna come out swinging like, nah, I gotta redeem myself? You know what I mean? So even though I felt like I did good, I was like, fuck it, I want to redeem the group, the whole shit next time we perform. I want to do something crazier. Same thing, we all did good at the Hot 97 performance with the show with Fabulous and Lil Mo and Fat Joe on them. Everybody was in their own elements, but sometimes when you got a group of so many people and shit like that, the egos and shit get involved. But yeah, that was a crazy experience. A salute to all the islanders, wherever y'all niggas at. Shout out to Blaze, shout out to Ice, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ref, all y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all doing good, hope your family doing good and shit like that. I'm still out here stepping like a marching band, still living this shit like you know what I mean? Still am who I am, man. Salute to all of y'all though, man. This episode of Hip Hop Natives Podcast is sponsored by swagboss.com. That's right, swagboss.com. Make sure y'all go get some merch, man. Tell them I sent you, man. Use the promo code CHIEF. Save 15% off your order. Go get your swag right. Go to swagboss.com. Tell them I sent you. All right, so this was episode 8 of Hip Hop Natives Podcast on Who is the Real Chief TV. Make sure y'all tune in for episode 9 coming soon. And on episode 10, we're going to do something special. We're going to take requests, what y'all want to talk about. We're going to do we do virtual interviews with some of the people who stay tapped in. Y'all can hit me up. Let me know some requests. Let me know some topics. Let me know if you just want to shout outs. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you shout outs. Also, let me know where y'all from. Tap in, put where you are, what town, what state you in. We'll give you a shout out. So this is going to be like the big episode 10, you know what I'm saying? The big 10. We're going to definitely do some shit, show some support to whoever been rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? We're a small group, but we're going to grow naturally and keep it pushing on like that. So thank everybody who's tapping in, you know what I'm saying? To every 30 that's there, we're going to get 60. For every 60 that's there, we're going to get 120 and keep growing like that. So thank everybody for the support. Like I said, hit me in the comments or hit my DM at The Real Chief A1. Let me know some topics. Let me know your name, where you're from. If you want a shout out, let me know if you want to do a virtual interview and pop in on the show. We're going to do something dope. And everybody, make sure you go to officialshop.bigcartel.com. Get you some official merch, man. We living it. Hey, 1.